8月3日のスクーバルのドジャースへのトレードは野球界を超え非常に大きな話題となっています。他球団のファンはドジャースが野球を壊していると嘆きますが、専門家やファンは少し意見が違うようです。中でも話題になったのがエンゼルスのランダット氏とグビザ氏の試合中のコメントです。大谷についても触れています。エンゼルスの実況の一部と専門家の意見、そしてハーパーのコメントを訳しました。ご覧ください。
So now that I've said that, take a deep breath, because Mark Feinsand has reported that Tarik Skubal has been traded to the Dodgers. Incredible.
Tells you that Shohei might not be pitching a whole lot here in the end. It's a foul ball.
Yeah, that's probably true. Once again, the Dodgers step up. They get the big fish. And you just wonder, we'll find out here soon what the return was. But why couldn't a team like the Brewers or the Braves or whoever step in and keep the Dodgers? It's just an open market. Anybody can go and get Skubal. This is not about money. This is about trading prospects.
Yeah.
And how could these other teams allow that to happen?
Especially when you think about the Brewers and all the incredible prospects they have.
Swing and a miss by Ortiz, and Matera just striking dudes out. That's 4 in a row.
There's another filthy slider.
Mark Feinsand of MLB.com. Jeff Passan is reporting that it was Zaire Hope, River Ryan, and Brady Smith, 3 prospects for Skubal going to Detroit. We've heard about Hope and we've heard about River Ryan. The Dodgers aren't the only team with prospects. And they aren't the only team with top 100 prospects that are in the mix. So how can they do? And they don't even trade their best prospect, which is DePaul.
Yep.
So how does this happen? Why would teams just allow the Dodgers to swoop in and do this? I don't get it. Zaire Hope is the number 25th ranked prospect in all of baseball, and he was the highest one traded. River Ryan, 68th, using MLB pipeline.
I mean, to their credit, the Dodgers, they wanted to get Skubal, and they went out and got him.
And Brady Smith not even the top 100. So they traded the number 25 prospect overall, number 68, and a guy who's not even in the top 100 to land Skubal. It feels like that's a deal other teams could have made.
Yeah.
Every team had the opportunity to outbid the Dodgers. And I think that's where things get a little bit misunderstood from a fan's perspective. Everyone that isn't a Dodger fan is upset at the Dodgers for what they did. But every other team had the ability to go out and outbid the Dodgers for Tarik Skubal's services. So there's not a lot of blame to be put on the Dodgers. I think there's a lot of blame to put on all the other teams in baseball. Ultimately, the Dodgers do what the Dodgers do. They go out, they want someone, they put a package together, and potentially it was the best one. Or, like you said, there is this something happening behind closed doors, and this is going to be the biggest talk. This is going to be the biggest story for a long time. And God forbid if the Dodgers go out and three-peat this year, it's going to be a long time before we see baseball again.
Skubal landing with the Dodgers, your Red Sox relevant, Brandon, your team's relevant as well. How big of a deal is this for baseball? Is this bad for baseball?
I don't like to be a guy who rides the middle and rides the rails and the fence. It's not what you do. I don't know what it is. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm torn. Here's the thing: everyone who is handing the Dodgers the World Series, obviously he's a monster and a great pitcher, and but the Dodgers were an inch away from losing to the Blue Jays last year in the World Series. So it's baseball. I mean, the Red Sox just went into LA and swept them right out. Red Sox are the hottest team in baseball. Does it guarantee they win? Does it stink when the best team gets to pick up these free agents and payroll and you get the impending lockout? I know we're going to have Wainwright on here later to talk a little bit about it. I get why other teams don't want to take a swing. Like, I wouldn't either if I were the Brewers or I were the Rays, and I'm in a situation where I'm going to give away all my prospects to rent a guy for a couple months in the hopes you win the World Series, but you blow up your future. Like, I don't think I'm making that trade if I'm one of those teams. So, you know, do the Yankees not have the farm system to do the teams with the money? Like the Dodgers have a good farm system, although the deal didn't seem that great. So I go back and forth. The people who are saying baseball is broken, I mean, I don't know. You can't criticize the Dodgers for trying to win. That's for sure. So I go back and forth on this a little bit.
No,
and I don't think it's that different. Like, I grew up in an era where the Yankees were doing this every single year, and they were accumulating, you know, talent like infinity stones. And actually, the Red Sox during that time frame decided they were going to go head to head with them.
So
And
I think
they
that's
did
the only
same
difference.
exact thing.
I'm not saying I want to be a Dodger, right? Like everybody's, oh, you know, that's crazy. No, they do it the right way because they draft well. They get guys in their organization that are Dodgers. Like there's teams that like, you know, like, oh yeah, that's a Cardinal. Like he definitely plays like a Cardinal. Oh, this guy plays like a Dodger. This guy plays, you know, like a Philly. Like there's certain teams and certain individuals you get into your organization. You're like, he's going to be a guy for us because he matches the mold of our team, our city, our organization, right? When the Dodgers go out there and do their job, and yeah, they have more money than everybody. Like I get that. But you still have to put pen on paper and go out and play. Like you can't just be like, oh yeah, we're better than everybody. Like no, you still have to go out there and do your job and play well and whatever. They run it the right way. They run a business. They're smart. They understand what they need to do off the field, on the field, in their clubhouse, you know, management, everything. And so they do it the right way. And I think more organizations can learn from them how to run their organization because they do draft well and they do things the right way in their minor league systems that make their players great too. They have some random guy that comes in and throws 6 innings in the postseason like it's nothing.